Hey guys, this is Scotty with Trek Pro City. Today we got a tech tip for you, adjusting your rear shifting. This is a mountain bike with a 12-speed rear system, but these simple principles will apply to most derailleurs and most systems for the back end of the bike. Essentially, the derailleur moves across the cassette and relies on cable tension to shift each time. So most commonly, let's say you got a fairly new bike and your cable has stretched out and you need to compensate for that. What will happen is you'll go to shift a gear up and the chain just won't jump up the gear when it wants to. So in that circumstance, we want to increase the tension on the cable. To do that, we turn our barrel adjuster from the shifter in a forward direction, probably 2 or 3 clicks. It depends on your barrel adjuster. Some of them click, some of them just rotate. And also some derailleurs have a barrel adjuster at the back of the derailleur somewhere in here. But in this case with the Shimano XT 12-speed, there is no barrel adjuster there. It's only at the shifter. So how I'm going to look at it when a customer comes in and says my shifting is off is I'm going to go straight to the highest gear, the smallest cog on the cassette. Make sure I've shifted all the way down, and I'm going to shift up 1. In this case, it actually shifts up 1 fairly well. I'm going to shift down 1, it shifts down 1 fairly well. So then, okay, those two are kind of doing what they're supposed to. I'm going to start going further up the cassette. And you can hear it tick a few times there, and there. And it's kind of, there you go, it's starting to hesitate to go up to the next gear. That tells me that there's not enough tension to pull the derailleur all the way up. So I'm going to go back down to the bottom, and I'm going to increase the tension, maybe 1, 2 half turns again. Try it again. Up, goes up 1, goes down 1, up, 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 up. Shifting pretty well all the way up the cassette. Now you gotta make sure you haven't done too much, otherwise it won't come down the cassette properly. Coming down the cassette quite easily. So I'm pretty happy with that. I can certainly fine tune it a little bit more by looking at the back, but that's a super basic way to adjust using the barrel adjuster. If for some reason yours just won't go up or down, you've got maybe an older bike, the next common cause for shifting issues is housing. So this is the sheathing that the cable runs through, gets fairly gummed up, and that housing needs replacing. Don't just leave the same housing on your bike year after year. Generally, I replace the cable housing on my bike on a 6-month basis, just so that the cable can run really smooth and it allows the derailleur to move up and down the cassette properly. That's a whole other level of, getting the bike tuned and replacing that. Has to run all the way through the housing, so it's a bigger job. But if you've just got a fairly new bike and your cables and housing are pretty new, that's how you adjust your barrel adjuster and adjust your shifting. So thanks for checking out the video, and yeah, please let us know your comments below and what else you want to see.